gathering this weekend of nearly 36 recipients of this country's highest military honor for the opening of the new National Medal of Honor Museum in Texas. The Medal of Honor is reserved for those who have distinguished themselves with exceptional valor and courage in combat, and of the tens of millions of people who have served their country, only about 3,500 can call themselves Medal of Honor recipients. Jason Allen got an inside look at this new museum.
When soldiers were injured in Vietnam, pilots would fly the Huey helicopter to their rescue. In 1968, Major General Pat Brady flew 3 different Hueys under heavy fire, rescuing 51 people, an act of valor that earned him the Medal of Honor in 1969.
And that's how I became the greatest helicopter pilot that ever lived.
Is that easy?
Yeah.
Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
But they won't, because they can't beat you.
They can't do it like I can do it.
No.
That's for sure.
We talked with Brady in a fully restored Huey that is now a centerpiece exhibit in the new National Medal of Honor Museum in Arlington, Texas.
That's the real value in a place like this, right, is seeing examples of that lesson 3,500 times over.
Exactly. You know, we want a kid to walk in the front door of this place, and he's going to see heroes, so-called heroes, guys like me, not wearing capes, they're wearing dog tags.
One of my favorite things about his story.
Museum curator Greg Waters spent years collecting artifacts that tell those stories.
I've been on this nationwide hunt for artifacts, and that work involves connecting with these Medal of Honor recipients or their families.
Those on display include personal belongings like a high school jacket with a pin hinting at future military service. There are x-rays of injuries and recoveries, a note scratched out by a mother during an urgent phone call about her injured son.
She's on the phone trying to get information. So just imagine that moment as a mother.
The striking square exhibit hall hovers 40 feet above the ground, its weight held up by 5 pillars, representing the 5 branches of the military. Charlotte Jones, the Dallas Cowboys executive vice president, is chairing the Medal of Honor Museum Foundation.
I don't think this is a memorial in any way. It is certainly a recognition of what is that courageous act that I should do, and more importantly, what's the selfless act that I should do to make our country better.
For CBS Mornings, I'm Jason Allen in Arlington, Texas.
Absolutely want to visit that museum.
Yes.
A beautiful monument to those heroes.
And didn't you like Patrick Brady putting it all in perspective too?
Yeah, I think it'll be
Charlotte Jones
It'll
too.
be jam-packed. They've got multiple presidents on the board of advisors. It's going to be quite an event over the weekend when it opens, and then to the public next week. And we also have a story within the story here on the opening of the National Medal of Honor Museum. It's reopening old wounds, in fact, for the family of one honor recipient who died on the battlefield in Afghanistan back in 2002. We sat down with the sister of an Air Force hero who says some Navy SEALs have tried to diminish her brother's legacy even after he was credited with saving their lives in Afghanistan. She now believes he is once again being overshadowed in this new museum.
I had found a way to just let it go. And then this, like, I didn't want this, but I'm not going anywhere now.
She and others inside the military, the airman who was left behind but not forgotten. This is a story next week on CBS Mornings.